gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Always goal side. Mukoko! And that would have been some goal.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckham gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And claimed it back swiftly. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. And he shoots! And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Vert clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And it's Musiala. Mukoko. Germany are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Vieira. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Musiala. Nemecha. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be a great chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany have fired themselves in front. Well, can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Khan herring after them. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's in on goal. That's a cute ball. Stam does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kaka. Roberto Baggio. Lovely. And the finish! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We're looking at a different game now. Well, he's had a shot! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Germany leading now. Wirtz could move up a gear here. And he's being shifted off it. Kaka. Oh, super ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was alert to it. Wirtz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Anton. Sane makes a move down the right.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Kimmich. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mukoko, there's the shot! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Germany go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Baggio. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kaká.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Now Schlotterbeck. Anton. Rudiger. Pavlovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Germany largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So let's get the ball rolling. Baggio really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now there's a fine ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Anton. Kimmich. Nmecha. Now Schlotterbeck. That's been slipped through. Baggio, who's set up 1 goal so far. And here's Wirtz. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pato. This looks sharp. And this is Pato. He's managed to get himself offside. Pressing high and with purpose. Kimmich. Lukaku needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played out wide. Rudiger tries to clear. Vieira. Wirtz given the lift of his goal. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nmecha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kaká. And it's Baggio. Now it's Kaká. And it's Baggio! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? Lahm stood his ground strongly. Pavlovic, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a good ball. Beckham. Oh, well played, well played. Pato gets flagged offside. Musiala wins the duel this time. Sané. And it's Pavlovic. And it's Wirtz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run. And
can he finish? It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Wirtz.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kimmich. Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. That's Wirtz. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pato is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Vieira. And here's Baggio. And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's the throw.
Substitution for Germany, number 14, Musiala, number 10, Sane, number 22,
Gundogan.
Felix Metscher.
He's found a way through.
Number 8, Schlotterbeck.
He's cut it out.
Coming on the field, number 11, Timo Werner, number 27,
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Taking place.
And here's Owen. And he's hit it long. And it's Owen. Clipped into space. And he's just misjudged that one. Germany clearly now in lead preservation mode. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Khan making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Pavlovic. Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Nemecha. Pavlovic. Sané engages and forces him off the ball. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Musiala, and they can counter here. He's found a way through. Nemecha. And it's Vitz. Now there's, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kimmich with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Nakamura. And there's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
No goals as yet. Pavlovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Germany are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Anton attempts a clearance. Pavlovic. Distributed tidily. Now it's Sané. Tries to pass it through. That is good strength. He's on it. Can he get away? Ukoko! And that is well cleared. Nakamura.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's cut it out. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Vitz. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Rudiger. Musiala. Can he get it through? He's had it nicked away. Veron. Ribery makes a move down the right. He's picked his way through. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Flashes it across.
Well played and well cleared.
Nemecha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Sane. Anton. Veron with a definite foul there. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now it's Sane.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, good take in a good area. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he welcomes it in. Musiala. Desai gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. He has found the way through. That's very neat. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a good run down the right. Ribery. Oh, it's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Wits! Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He is through here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Musiala. Dembele. Pavlovic does really well to win the ball there. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Closing in on... He's had a shot! And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kimmich. Wirtz! Oh, that's nice. Dembele wins the duel this time. Dembele. Dembele. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. And he skips past his man. And he's managed to get free. And that's been... Shapes to shoot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kimmich. Nicely shaped ball. Vieira cuts out the pass. Ribery. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not the most convincing of passes. He's found the way through. That's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Musiala. Thuram gets on his bike and on the move. And that has put a halt to things.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kimmich. And it's Pavlovic. Now Schlotterbeck. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out.
Germany truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this.
And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Germany can always take more positives from a result like this.